Food security is a situation that exists when all people at all times have physical, social, and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food that meets their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy life. Food security is built on 3 pillars. These include food availability, food access, and food use. But how many people really know what food security is? To answer this question, we traveled to Chapman University's cafeteria and asked the students some questions.
If you could guess how many people in the world are hungry right now, how many would you guess?
Hungry, over 3.
A lot more than there should be. I don't have a number.
Oh man, probably say quite over a million, 2 million. Oh man.
2 million? 3 million.
5 million. 100 million.
500 million.
About 1 billion people.
It's a pretty good guess. The answer is actually 1 billion, 200 million of which are kids.
That's really sad. That's really sad. What are we doing to combat this issue?
A lot of people waste food, so if there was better balance between people who have food and people who don't.
Give people easier access to food.
Providing more food to those who need it.
Waste less food, donate more.
Better food distribution. Put the food where it needs to be.
In an effort to provide more awareness regarding the problem of food security for future generations, here's what you need to know. Around 1.4 billion people live on less than $1 a day. The world population is expected to reach 9.1 billion by 2050. Food production will need to nearly double in developing countries to feed this growing population. About 40% of the world's arable land is degraded to some degree and will be further affected by climate change. There are about 500 million small farms in the world, supporting around 2 billion people. Poor people spend between 50 and 80% of their income on food. A spike in world food prices in 2008 hurt economies across the world and led to destabilizing riots in over 30 countries. But how do we combat such a large and growing issue? IGOs like Feed the Future work to support country-driven approaches to address the root causes of hunger and poverty. In 2013, Feed the Future helped more than 7 million smallholder farmers access new tools and technologies to help them improve yields and boost incomes. The Global Agriculture and Food Security Program works to improve food and nutrition security in low-income countries by boosting agricultural productivity. This program has already awarded $658 million to finance country development plans in 18 low-income countries with 8.2 million beneficiaries. Another proven way to combat this issue is to support women within the agricultural markets in need. Women make up the majority of the agricultural workforce. If properly supported, we could see a spike in food production as vast as 30%. This means 150 million more people could have enough food to eat every year. It is our generation's responsibility to ensure food security for future global citizens. In order to adapt to the growing population in our changing world, it is necessary to educate ourselves on the problems within our global community and take action for a better tomorrow.